There's a shot that that Carter Hart could be the backup goaltender to Adin Hill. And if that ends up happening, that will solidify the backup goalie position for the Vegas Golden Knights. What do you make of the Mitch Marner move for him getting out of Toronto, away from that? In his own words, the pressure cooker of Toronto. He has a young family. He didn't want to be a part of it anymore. He wanted to go to a place where he could win, but not be under a microscope. What do you make of that move for Vegas?
I think that we've seen time and time again that when an NHL player finds freedom, not only like in his environment, in his community, it translates into his game. And I know that there's so much mockery in terms of like Mitch Marner being a whiny guy, but like people's reaction to pressure is going to be different. Some are going to be quiet, and then some are going to come off whiny. But the reality is the pressure that comes out of the Toronto market is quite insufferable. So to be able to talk about Mitch Marner without having the whole postseason cloud over his head, his numbers, his capability, his skill set all truly speak for itself. But I really think that you're going to be able to see him in a different light in Vegas. And I feel like he's going to go back to having fun. And when you have a guy who's this skilled, who can have fun and love hockey again and not feel like he's going to have death threats at his door for every bad game, it can be scary, and Jack Eichel's one of those guys too that just kind of has a chip on his shoulder, right? Dismissed until he got with the Misfits. And finally, you look at him as the pivotal center that he is known to be and the strongest two-way player in the NHL. I just think he's going to be surrounded around guys that are going to make him love hockey so much. And I feel like the Vegas Golden Knights had a bad taste in their mouth with how things went. Injuries kind of fractured them up a little bit. They started to rely on some young guys. They tried to pull in some plug and play players. Now I feel like they really have that identity, and they still have some of the best centers. They have one of the best leaders in Mark Stone. And then Adin Hill just has to be sharper this year. And you're talking about a team that's going to be really annoying.